have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see last season's national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He opened the semifinal game with a pass. And he finds the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Pass complete. It's second down now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
The Gators will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Florida, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball handed off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 tonight. Offense comes out 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
Receivers are bunched together. Inside give now from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He made the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the move now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
What an opening drive by this offense and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Snags the quick throw. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route movement. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop for no gain, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense.
Touchdown, Gators. Way too much speed on that play. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
The completion makes it second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Using his legs on the scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Getting set. Here's second down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
They'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a 1st down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
He makes the grab. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. The Gators are in the red zone.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Design quarterback run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
2nd down after that completion. Offense looking to throw the ball. The short completion to the tight end. The ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They're able to get him down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their 2nd routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Good throw, catch made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looks left and finds his target there. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Sixth play of the drive coming up. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to take off. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
He's going to pull it down and run. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Running out of time in the pocket. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. 3rd down and short. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense. So a little under 30 seconds to go in the half. We'll see how they play this here on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. QB keeper all the way. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The offense will take their 1st time out of the half to talk strategy here. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Throwing up play action. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Incomplete. Just 3 seconds left. Time for 1 more play.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. Or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
No, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gators will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. get the playoff in time, it'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. He'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. They trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. We're going to go for it on 4th down. He's looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. He made the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The ball is caught. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Caught quickly. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Graham down the middle. It's Hodges. He stopped it, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. The pass rush closing in. He's hit as he throws it. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Interesting call and a crucial play coming up. 4th down and short from the 50. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. On the move now. He'll throw it now. Catch made in space. Look out.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Gators. They are pouring it on now. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kirk.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough. He's looking deep here. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Fires it to the wideout. He's picked for a third time tonight. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Florida. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And now the handoff. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be fourth down and inches.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on third down. It'll bring up fourth down, and right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best fourth and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. A running play called on fourth down. They stop him, but it's a first down.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. Not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out.
Headed for the end zone. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Irish.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Makes a quick catch. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll run it to the right side. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The Gators will bring their punt team on the field now. Looks like they'll mark this near the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a